It is the video that tells the tale, as has 12 on your side, asking why a law enforcement officer with a history of excessive violence is still patrolling the streets.
We requested 2 different sled investigations while Deputy Mark Warshaw was employed by the Aiken County Sheriff's Office. The county fired him after dash cam video showed him punching 2 suspects in the face. But a 12 on your side investigation found he is still in law enforcement, patrolling the streets because no charges were ever filed. It's June 2013. Deputy Mark Warshaw is called to an accident while working for the Aiken County Sheriff's Office. Several officers respond to find the driver and passenger are both highly intoxicated and uncooperative. Things escalate with the driver as he's taken into custody. As he begins to struggle, the suspect is handcuffed the entire time. Meanwhile, his girlfriend is giving officers a hard time as they try to seatbelt her in the back of the patrol car.
Your kids have to see this and sit up.
Her legs are shackled and her hands cuffed when Deputy Warshaw punches her in the head. SLED investigated and turned their findings over to Solicitor Strom Thurmond, who decided Deputy Warshaw's conduct, while troublesome, did not rise to the level of a provable criminal offense.
The saving grace, I suppose, for Deputy Warshaw are the words of South Carolina Trooper Justin Gardner. I attempted to back away as to not get headbutted by the subject. I felt threatened by his quick movement. But for that statement, former Deputy Warshaw probably gets charged with assault and battery by this office.
The Aiken County Sheriff's Office fired Deputy Warshaw after the incident. In their report, they say Warshaw abused his authority and used excessive force against the suspect. After Deputy Warshaw was fired by the Aiken County Sheriff's Office, the Burnetown Police Department hired him. He's been working part-time for them since February.
We've been friends for a long time. When I worked with his father, he contacted me and asked me if there was anything that I could do as far as a position for him in law enforcement.
Chief Smith watched all of the dash cam video, read all of the case files, and found Warshaw to be hireable.
Taken in the totality of the circumstances, certainly the force that was applied is well within the force continuum. Was there some things that did not look pretty on the officer's behalf? The taunting, certainly. And before Officer Warshaw was hired, that was a very huge topic of discussion.
The chief says out on the road, split-second decisions have to be made. And after watching the videos, he thought Warshaw was within the appropriate limits.
We have a responsibility, whether it's pretty or not, to make sure that the suspect is in custody, command and control.
This is the second SLED investigation where Warshaw has been the focus. Back in 2012, a traffic stop came under question after Warshaw fired shots at a car that ran from him during a traffic stop. That was the gunshot you just heard. The suspect was eventually caught, and in a written statement, Deputy Warshaw told investigators he fired his gun because the suspect hit the gas pedal and drove straight at me. The case was closed soon after.